Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Idle Angels video, and today I would like to cover up the topic about what to summon. We have the wish pool, we have some other extra angels that are available for summon, and I did not cover that topic yesterday, but on the weekly events video I did mention that I want to present to you what the opportunities are and give you some different scenarios on what is good to pull and what is not. Also, I have been preparing a beginners, like an updated version of a beginner's guide video, and there are 2 or 3 videos that I think it will spark some interest in order to give you the knowledge of how the game works when it comes to the rarities and etc. I will do my best to make it so that the videos will pop up on the screen right now, but if it doesn't, then I will just leave the links down in the description below. I'm just not sure because it will be the first time trying to make a video pop out exactly on the screen when I mentioned it. So let's not delay this video. We have 3 options to summon for angels right now. One is the creator befall, and with a DPS angel called Perseus. Then second option is to go for the wish pool and summon on wish pool all of the angels that are in the game. Actually, there's the third option, which is the gacha machine. And then fourth option is onto the limited summon. You have other additional angels to summon for. I will go with the process of elimination. With gacha machine, we don't care about gacha machine. We don't summon on gacha machine. The only time you want to summon is once you have everything over here, say it's full start. So once everything is summoned and it says full stars, that is when you will be using your red scrolls onto the gacha machine. UR and UR plus, you are not going to be summoning for that as well, because it is a bad event to summon. It was a good event when it came out into the game, but now with all the other additional events that we have, gacha machine is not that good anymore. So we are going to cross out gacha machine and move to the next one. Next one is going to be creators befall. If you are not having a DPS angel, or you have built your team so well that you want and look for a second DPS option, in my opinion, Perseus is a great option to summon her. Hopefully by the end of the day I will have the full how to build Perseus video ready, but in short what you want is the MR1 of Perseus, and then you go to the incarnation power and you max out the incarnation power. So MR1 incarnation level 5, and then you go back to the MR power and you max out it to 5 stars as well. Since this is a DPS angel, we won't cut it off by building it semi. We want to max it out because DPS angels really need to be maxed out in order to unlock the full potential. Now, before maxing the incarnation power, make sure that you get the free 7 scrolls over here throughout the creator sanctum, because this will save you some additional scrolls. This is in terms of if this is your first DPS that you're building. She is very good. She's one of the strongest angels. It is yet to be seen if she is completely stronger and better than Nemesis and Aquarius. But believe me when I say this, she is definitely on the top 3 spot, and it will be competing with Aquarius and Nemesis depending on the supports that people build. So it is not wrong to go with her. It is even good in my opinion, and she is going to be my second DPS. Then we are going to be moving into the limited summon. When it comes to the limited summon, you have the options of Nikomata, Zodiac Rabbit, Sakura Spirit, Zodiac Horse, Snake, Dragon, Tiger, Michel, Ox, and some other angels. In the very short specter of those angels, the only worth ones are Zodiac Rabbit, Zodiac Horse, Zodiac Snake sometimes, and Sakura Spirit sometimes. Now, why I say sometimes? Basically, there are some people that have used Sakura Spirit and Zodiac Snake in their lineups in order to beat PvE. This is purely for PvE, guys. Those angels won't help you with PvP at all. So some people have used Sakura Spirit and Zodiac Snake. Personally, I didn't feel the need to have them or use them throughout my leveling process. So that's why I say Zodiac Rabbit and Zodiac Horse are two very, very strong supports that you will definitely want to try and grab during the event. It's a 14-day event and it will cost you around 140 red scrolls to grab them. The reason why I don't own Zodiac Horse is because she came out way later. I already had 12 angels built up, so I didn't want to bring Zodiac Horse to my lineup, because in my opinion I already have other supports built up and my goal was to max out all the SSR plus red angels. But in short, Zodiac Rabbit and Zodiac Horse would want to cast their skill always, so it is more or less position 1 where you would want to put them in your PvE lineup. When it comes to Nikomata, you could spend the blue scrolls to own her, but it's not that worth owning her at all. And the last angel that I want to talk about this list over here is this one, the SSR male. It will cost you around 140 blue scrolls to summon. Now, definitely in the early, even mid stages of the game, this is not worth to summon for, because we are not wanting this angel in order to use it on our lineup. This angel is primarily used because if you go to any of the angels and you click on the heart shape, you will see that this angel is needed in order to buff passively some other angels. Like for instance, Hela will get HP. Hela is a HP based angel and she will benefit nicely from those 15%. But early on, those 140 blue scrolls will give you more compared to what you will be getting from those 15% HP, because in a way you want to max out the angel, get high into PvE, have as much stats as possible, and then go and look for those additional passive points in order to upgrade them further. So when it comes to the limited summon, in my opinion, you can go for the Zodiac Rabbit, Zodiac Horse, and then everything else, it's definitely going to be a skip, unless you are way further into the game and you can be grabbing this one over here. And lastly, we are going to go for the Wish Pull. Now, Wish Pull allows you to summon for every single angel. So from here, I'm going to be splitting the video into kind of two different segments. There is the PvE segment and there is the PvP segment. I'm going to be talking about PvE. So let's say you are wanting to progress PvE, as you probably should, because beating PvE stages will allow you to gather more blue scrolls. What I mean by that is when you click here on the level up, after you beat stage 50, I'm on stage 135, but after you beat stage 50, you will be getting 10 blue scrolls for every single stage that you beat. Also on the left, you will be getting additional 2 more blue scrolls for that one stage that you beat. So 12 blue scrolls in total. And why I mean that PvE is a bit more important, because if you go for PvP, there is the chance that you get stuck on PvE and other players will be gathering those blue scrolls, so they will have more income of the blue scrolls and it will become harder for you to summon. When it comes to the PvE, one of the best angels that everybody should own for PvE in order to completely clear it out is Hela. Good news is that Hela is very good for PvP and for PvE as well. So let's say you maxed out your DPS angel, you're looking onto your support. If you have enough blue scrolls, you can start summoning for the UR stages and then for the UR plus stages as well. During the Wish Pull of Anniversary, so for the next 13 days, we have this one additional effect available. For every 10 summons you do, you get 2 additional shards. The reason why I say to summon Hela right now is she is extremely expensive and you want MR4 for her. But the thing is, with this additional effect being available into the game, it is the best time to summon for Hela. If you are low on blue scrolls or you just started the game, it is more than likely you won't have enough blue scrolls to grab her as MR4. In that case, I do suggest going UR 2 stars, then UR plus 2 stars, and then you have the option and opportunity to go for UR and UR plus up to 4 stars, which should be the better option, because UR plus 4 won't benefit you that much compared to MR2 of Hela, but in the long run you will be saving more blue scrolls, so it will be beneficial in 2 or 3 months when Hela becomes available. It's already UR plus 4 and you just need to finish the MR stages. This is going to be in regards of the Hela. Now, if you want to go for a cheaper version of Angels and not overspend that much for Hela, you have plenty of other options. Now, the other options that I'm going to mention are, firstly, we all suggest to the people to find where is Horus. If you own Horus, or if you have the red scrolls to summon for the base stages of Horus, then you can go with her and build her UR and UR plus and leave it at that. No stars needed. You only need UR plus for the Horus. Why is that? It's because it will give you death evasion. Now let me bring up some additional information if you are completely new to the game. There are 2 reasons why you can be stuck on PvE. First reason is because your team gets annihilated instantly. So what happens is you click the boss battle, the battle starts, your angels casts once, and then the boss casts a skill and completely wipes your entire team and you instantly lose. In that case, the boss is doing way too much damage to you and you need death evasion. The second option is your team survives and you're able to go for 2, 3, 4 rounds versus the boss, but in the end you don't have enough damage to kill the boss. In that way, in those scenarios, you will need supports that are more providing you damage benefits. And the best damage buffers into the game are the combination of Hela with Fuxi, which needs to be Incarnation level 5 and MR1, or with Hera, but Hera needs to be maxed out. So we swap Hera for Fuxi for the newer accounts because Fuxi is just cheaper. So for Fuxi, you will want MR1 Incarnation level 5. Now, this is kind of the basic earliest lineup that you can do. So if you are going for the expensive supports, you will want Hela with Fuxi. If you're going for the cheaper options, you will want UR plus on Horus. You will definitely want something like MR1 Incarnation level 1 on Jean. And other options are, we find it, where it was Incarnation level 4 of Raph. This will provide you damage, so it gives more damage to your DPS. Jean is used for protection. She will give you a nice death evasion. Aiden is used for a damage buff, so MR5 is going to be nice and beneficial to you. I have a video that is explaining all of the supports that we currently have, with the exceptions of Artemis, if I'm not mistaken. So again, once again, I will try to put it somewhere on the screen right now, and if it doesn't pop up, it will be linked down into the description. So in regards for PvE, there are different options, and depending on which stage are you into the game, what you need, some protection or some damage, you can go for different supports. Sim is another very good support that provides damage buffs and death evasion at the same time, but it's an SSR plus and it's a bit more expensive. So in short, the best way to guide you out usually is depending on what you really want to do and where you are at the game. So it's easier if you just send me a screenshot and ask, okay, what is my plan to build right now? In that case, I can specifically tell you how to build it up. But by mentioning all these supports like Aiden, Jean, Raph, Sim, who else? Horus. Let me go for Enmu to Incarnation level 5, or even Ember Dragon to Incarnation level 5 as well, with Cupid to Incarnation level 4. Going for those supports, Fuxi as well, it is not going to be wrong. So if you build them out and you feel like you have made a mistake, because in this video I'm saying, oh, Hela is stronger or more beneficial. No, if you have one of those supports built, you're good and you're set to go, and it is beneficial to your account. It's not a fuck up. You don't really need to restart your progression all over again. When it comes to Artemis, she is a nice support and needs to be built at a later stage. So probably after stage 100 is where you will experience real troubles, and MR5 Artemis will be very beneficial to your team. So this is in regards the PvE aspect of the game. Now, if you are purely and solely focused on the PvP aspect of the game, for the PvP aspect of the game, then you will definitely want something that is allowing you to crowd control your enemies and at the same time providing you the safety so you don't get crowd controls. The best crowd control unit that we currently have into the game is Pandora, and Pandora you can keep as MR1 Incarnation level 1. She will be basically crowd controlling the enemy entire team. The way to counter Pandora, if you don't want to build Pandora but want to counter her, is Merlin with Incarnation level 4, because Merlin Incarnation level 4 allows you to be protected from some CC. Taurus with Incarnation level 4 is very good as well, because what Taurus allows you to do is she will be tanking for your TPS. So that is definitely another angel that is very, very good to grab for PvP. Aiden is an insanely good and needed support for PvP because her Incarnation level 3 gives you more speed, and more speed means that you are going to be faster than your enemy, and being faster than your enemy means that you could be killing them before they could act. So you definitely want Incarnation level 3 if you want to use Aiden in positions 1 to 6, or Incarnation level 5 if you plan on putting her behind the main lineup, so positions 7 to 12. Jean is another definitely very good support to have for PvP. If you don't care about the PvE aspect of the game that much, then Incarnation level 5 of Jean will be pretty much needed, and then you put Jean on the back of the lineup, so between position 7 and 12, most commonly used at position 12, because this is kind of the best way to protect your allies and give them death evasion. Another PvP angel is Raph, but her MR is used for PvP because it provides a barrier, and her Incarnation power is used for PvE mainly because it provides some more damage to the Incarnation skill of the TPS. There are other PvP units that are quite expensive and provide CC, like Frost Dragon does it, PCs does some nice crowd control, Frigga does some nice control, but those units are quite costly. So unless you are looking to spend a lot of money, then you shouldn't really care and bother with those angels. If you are looking into spending a lot of money and building the kind of best angels and you want to compete for the top places, then definitely you will need to gather a lot of information, contact me personally or ask around in order to find out how the game exactly works. But to summarize it, this is kind of the idea of the video that I wanted to make in regards of what to summon and how to do, because I feel like most of you will be confused right now. How to summon, what to summon, why to summon. Of course, I have made videos regarding almost everything within the game so far, so you just need to browse up a bit and you will be able to find the correct video to the question that you have. But if more questions pop out and for some reason you cannot find the correct video, or you feel like I haven't covered the topic completely, then feel free to reach out to me or put it down in the comments, and I will gladly try to find the answer as fast as possible and give it to you. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for showing your support. Make sure to join the Discord and the giveaway that it is running right now. And once again, I'll see you on the next video, guys.